ancient Christian monastery, right?
Yeah, but my story is going to be a lot better than this.
Go for it.
Because the bombing that happened at the concert,
Oh, yeah.
they were filming and they heard it happen. They had to shut down production. So they found out, turned on TV and everything like that, and that's, if you notice, they're crying of like writing on Twitter and stuff like that. They took the time, all the cast, like, this is what's happening, blah, blah, blah. They actually filmed the movie, but they're doing stuff into a set of different things they do. Like, hey, Finn, we need you to lay in the gurney again because we need more shots of your back because Anna Maria says you're going to be, that's all we're going to do with you, to have you laid up on your back. Okay? Anywho, that's all I got with Star Wars. Are you ready for your 15 soul-crushing superhero tragedies?
So where's the source of information that you got this from?
Well, I've got the 15.
So this is from the Fonseca show list. I just don't know why number 15 is the death of Superman. I would think he's way up there. So I remember seeking out the comic books for the death of Superman. Who does not know the death of Superman? It is so tragic. They're going to they did it in the movie for Batman versus Superman.
Oh, he died? I did not know this. When did this happen?
Anyway, it was a really heartfelt experience. You know, sorry, you doing that to your core. It makes me seem like you're cheating on it. I understand. So, yeah, it is the Man of Steel fans all over the world saw that. But the other one is...
Hold on, let's get back to this whole death of Superman. Because I'm confused. So Lex Luthor, in the comic book originally...
In the comic book...
He made Doomsday. All right, that's all. And
in the movie, he made Doomsday. That's right.
I just want to keep... So they're keeping it pretty real to the story. Said Wonder Woman was there.
That's my whole point, though. Who does not know that storyline? There's no Wonder Woman.
But Superman was the last one to fight Doomsday.
That's correct.
It was like the complete Justice League, and some small people came out to fight.
That's right.
And they couldn't stop him. I remember, and then was Supergirl was a clone or a robot? She got beaten up real bad in comic book. I read it a long time ago. And it was Lex Luthor said, go take care of this now. Mm-hmm. And he just destroyed her. Was she a robot or a clone? She looked weird.
No. You're talking about Big Boob?
The Big Boob one. Like, he sent her out, and he was in control of her. Now, remember, this comic book I read, like 11 years ago? 12 years ago? It was a while back.
Wait, you're talking about the original
Death of Superman? I had the whole thick book. I was reading it. You know, the graphic novel? It was thick.
Yeah, no, because it came out like in New 52 as well.
I just remember that she did that. It's not important, but I thought maybe you remember. We read too much stuff. I don't remember. I forget a lot of the
but that's from the other... That's the one... Oh, no. Yeah. So, I forget which one she is.
So she did. It was a clone of hers.
Yes.
And he sent her out.
I don't know if it's a clone.
But I just remember he beat the crap out of her, Doomsday.
Yeah.
And she's like, she dies.
Her face gets... She is a clone.
I thought, am I a genius or what?
Look at her face looks like Cliff.
Oh my God, it looks like you with no makeup. Dead Ringer. Were you in Death of Superman? No wonder you wanted to move it up a little bit.
I'm not a blonde.
No, she's good.
Yes. Proud of it.
All right, I'm curious. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Number 14.
Oh, you're not sorry
Number
ever.
14.
You are not. So, Death in the Family. Jason Todd. This is one that, again, I don't understand why it's number 14.
This is how it came out.
This came out in animation.
Jason Todd's Robin?
Yes. That's not the first one who becomes Nightwing. It's the second one.
Dick Gordon.
Yeah, and so basically the Joker pretty much kidnaps him, brutally beats him up with a crowbar, and then bombs the hell out of him. That's one part where you see Batman just totally destroyed.
So these are voted on. And for those who are keeping, score, the total difference of 72 votes that separated this character from the life of Superman, Death of Superman, to this one. There was 72 votes difference.
No, both of them. That's my whole point.
We're going to go down the list, and I've looked at your list in a little advance, and there's some stuff on there that I remember we saw a movie of it, and I was like blown away.
Well, let's go to
You already know what I'm talking about if I said movie. We're in the movie theater, and we saw this one.
Go ahead. You going to announce it now?
No, go ahead. Number 13.
No, number 12. We're at number 12.
Death of the Family. Oh, I'm so sorry. And
you're not paying attention to me. Oh, typical Mal. Anyway, going on to number 12, Mind Swap.
Number 12.
Superior's Spider-Man. So this was a big revelation when Doc Ock basically was on his deathbed. It's like, hell no. So he swapped his consciousness into Spider-Man, and Spider-Man went bye-bye. Not knowing that later on we find out that Spider-Man does come back, but there you are, you're seeing Spider-Man, but that's Doc Ock. That's happening. So Peter dies with the hope that once in his life, Doc Ock would do the right thing. So there becomes a lot of big issues regarding that. Then Otto immediately vows to be better than Peter ever was, kind of flushing the whole touchy moment down the toilet.
So does Doc Ock continue on? Does that series continue on? Or they just ended it?
No. So yeah, so that. So
how did they end it? Doc Ock's just a superhero now?
No, I don't know what happened now with Doc Ock.
I just remember.
No. But Spider-Man gets back. So he comes back because he goes into this other dimension of his mind.
Does that work? I know a ton of people that are like confused. How do they come up with this shit? Sometimes.
I'm not going to go into it.
How do they come with this? All right, number 11.
So number 11, the death of Captain America.
That didn't do anything for me.
That did not do anything for me?
Nah, because he's either Red Skull's going to save him. Red Skull gives him his blood to save him. Do you know that, right?
Do you know who shot him?
Probably the Winter Soldier?
No.
Bucky?
No.
Rogers?
Intimate. Up close.
Oh, Black Widow?
Sharon Carter.
Why?
Oh, brainwash.
Oh,
that's what happened. And guess what? Talk about
that's
brainwash.
Why you don't get married.
I made a mistake. I did miss number 13. My apologies.
Like I said.
Fonseca show. It's just a Fonseca show. It's your nerd side. He's always right. Okay. Stanford, the Civil War. So Stanford is a place where it breaks out, where the Avengers divide, and it's Iron Man team versus Captain America team. And it becomes an ill-fated battle, between, and then there's explosions and group of heroes all fighting with each other, and it just becomes a very sad moment.
Who
because
dies?
You have two guys. So it's just the tragedy of this ill-fated battle because there's so many other people died.
So did the movie Civil War do just to it? No, huh?
No.
Because nobody died. All you see is like Hawk. All you see is the War Machine fall down and break his back, but he'll be fine.
No.
They couldn't put that much death in there, though.
No.
The kids will all start crying like, "Oh my God, the Captain America died."
It's also more complicated too, like everything.
So if they'd made that movie, it would have been like the Clone Wars, where they're in the trial.
It would be like Harry Potter, a 7-part series.
Jesus Christ!
Because how complicated it is.
Harry Potter made me cry towards the ending, and I wasn't crying because he died. I cried because I'm like, is this movie ever going to end? It's so boring.
So we're going to be like the Marvel Universe and be confusing, and so now we're going to go back to number 10, Ultima, where basically here is where Magneto changes the Earth's polarity. And then wipes out heroes like Johnny Storm
when did he
and
do
the
this?
X-Men.
Do you remember or no?
Oh, this is... There's so many times. So this is not in the main timeline. This is an Ultra world.
So if you want... It's a like, hey, we're going to have this special mini-series, Alternate World. What would happen if Magneto did this?
Right, yeah, it's not one of those what-if series, right? So... on there, but basically it becomes a really bad tragedy where
I'm reading this. There's a scene such as Wolverine being obliterated or things squishing Dr. Doom's head like a grape.
That's right.
This is the movie I want to see made.
That is the movie. And the movie you'll never see made.
I'm like, Hugh Jackman stealing all these women lusting after you. You're obliterated.
Oh, I love Hugh Jackman.
And I'd love to see the Thing go, it's clobbering time. See Dr. Doom's head smashed like a grape. How awesome would that be? Ooh, and the Wasp growing full size. We saw him in the movie. Revenge by Biting Off.
Full size.
Yeah, and then he bit off the Blob's head. Ant-Man. Wow, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty gruesome.
From Anchorman to this, that is amazing. Just
So let's go to number 9, which goes back to the Civil War. Now, this is the part with Goliath's execution. So Thor, as he's battling, puts his strikes lightning through him, and he dies.
From his yum-yum?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
It's a sad scene because basically everyone around there is like, this is being serious. This is becoming a war between our friends. Just imagine if
that happened in
with
Civil
Brandon,
War, right?
like just pretend like you and Brandon are in a big fight,
Brandon's my buddy,
and you just kill him. The end. He's contemplating.
I was wondering what he said he was going to leave me. That's why. I don't like his car. Go ahead.
Number 8, Cassandra Cain, murdering of the Bluebird's mother. So Cassandra Cain basically was trained to be an assassin, but later on becomes Batgirl. But
her?
Yes. But
you lying piece of... I'm assuming she says something
she's the one who's the Batgirl where she puts the whole mask over her face. She has no eyes, no mouth or anything. Mm-hmm. So she knows that someone needs to replace Batman. To be his successor. But in order for there to be a Batman, someone has to have a similar tragedy. So she goes after Harper Rowe's parents, kills the mother.
Why?
Because what happened to Batman? Both his parents were murdered. But she never had, she was not able to go forth and kill the father as well. She couldn't bring herself to do it. And so that's where the true tragedy. She's trying to do something that shouldn't. Listen, I never believe in destiny. Create your own destiny. Don't make it.
She was trying to create
Batman number 2.
Yeah. It said one time.
Well, it just happened like in the anime series Batman Beyond.
So Batman killed his parents?
No.
Yeah, but what's his name? I forgot his name.
Who?
Batman Beyond, the kid. What's his name?
I forgot.
But he's supposedly supposed to be a clone of.
Well, not clone, but
he's from his seed.
Batman, yes, from his
DNA.
Seed. He is from the seed. From his DNA. Sorry, I was away from the mic. No, but
Terry McGillis. Terry McGillis.
Thank you.
Damn good.
Very good.
Terry McGillis. I used to love that show.
It was a great show.
I love the show, but how many criminals and bad things that happen in one high school? I would get my son out of that fucking high school like ASAP. He's in high school and all the crime's always around his school. And I'm like, wow, Gotham must be really good if it's only one high school.
Have you been to some inner city public schools?
So there's always super villains in high school?
Super gangsters, yeah.
All right.
So let's go to number 7, Death of Hawkman.
Yeah, not the most popular guy, dude. I didn't even know he died. If I was part of the Justice League and he was sitting at the table, I wouldn't know if he was there or if he wasn't there.
Poor Hawkman.
Roll call. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, Aquaman and Hawkman aren't here today.
And he has he's drawn a very hot body, too, and so it doesn't do anything for him. So basically, before Hawkgirl goes and says, I love you, he dies before hearing that. So anyway.
Do you want a bunch of eggs running around the Justice League? Screw that, dude. Who's going to sit on it? Batman?
Maybe. Or Hawkman. You like Hawkman. So let's go to number 6. Lucky number 6, Kick-Ass. So Kick-Ass, if you don't know the comic book, maybe you know the TV series, right? So do you guys remember Big Daddy, right? So Big Daddy seemed like a cop. So they were on point. What?
They were on point with the movie.
They were on point, right? But Big Daddy was not a cop. He was a real fanboy. And he was just kind of following all the different crimes. And once he reveals this to Kick-Ass, boom, he gets shot in the head.
By who? Kick-Ass?
I don't know.
He got shot by the Mafia. They caught him and they caught Kick-Ass. I hope they're falling away. I've never read the Kick-Ass comic book.
Nor I.
All right, number 5. This is the one that gets me.
Yeah. So I remember somebody wrote a college essay on saying why Batman was the bad guy and the Joker was a good guy. And I'm like, do you know what he did to Batgirl? Raped her, shot her, tried to kill her. That's a Killing Joke. They made it into an anime series.
I didn't know it was that bad. I didn't know. We saw the movie theater and I was blown away. She was telling I've never read the comic book. It's that famous one where the picture of him, the Joker in front, wearing a Hawaiian shirt with a camera and his hat, his famous Spaniard hat that he wears. It's purple, and he ended up raping Barbara Gordon, shot her, and paralyzed her. And thus, in the comic book future, she's wheelchair bound. Is always using the computer to help Batman along. Am I correct?
Yeah, that's when she becomes Oracle. And also, don't forget, he's taking photographs of her while doing everything as well.
And all he was doing this for was to break Batman to have him kill him, because if Batman kills the Joker.
Oh, yeah.
That was the whole point of the thing.
That's right.
The whole point of it for you, and he wouldn't kill him. He wouldn't kill him.
He would not kill him.
And he'll just get out of jail and keep doing it over and over again. I don't know why the DC doesn't think about, capital punishment. I would about this time. Oh my God.